We're in Kuwait City in Hub Life here as the Socceroos look for a similar performance to the one they put in Canberra against the Gorkhalis in 2019 when they won 5-0. Irvine looking to set the tempo. Degenek again looking long. Metcalf in trademark fashion. Winning that aerial duel, brought it down for Boyle, and now Beige looking for Leckie in the middle. Pinpoint header again from Australia's captain in goal-scoring form in Hub Life in Kuwait. And he has his 13th goal now inside the top 20 all-time for Australia, right alongside a legend in Mark Bresciano. Irvine had to react quickly again after having bowled out his way by Redmayne. And there's pressure. Force Australia back when you can was obviously the message, and they're doing that more often than not. Sutar of Stoke City in England in the championship, regular with them. Degenek after that invincible season with Red Star Belgrade, undefeated in their run to the Serbian title. Krustic. Duke attempted the 1-2 and then looked down at the grass. Karacic, clever ball. Likewise, Duke's back heel for Hrustic. Tried to dance around and was fouled in the end, but that was important intervention initially by Ananta at the back. It will be Aiden Hrustic again, and it's a good, smart save from Kieran in goal. On target again from Australia's number 10. Look good. Good adjustment there from Irvine. Stroke it to Karacic. Leckie recovered okay. Clips it over the top of Sulman, cutting it back, and what a dispatch from Karacic, who has his first international goal. He certainly looks the part in that right-back role for Australia. And in just his second appearance, he finds the back of the net, and it was low and hard into that bottom corner.
Well, hasn't he enjoyed his first Socceroos goal? And didn't we enjoy watching the art of Matt Leckie down the right-hand side? Again, in behind Sulman, the left fullback couldn't recover, gave himself up. Beautiful touch to get to the byline from Leckie. Look at that, just delightful. Sulman, as desperate as he could to regain the territory he'd conceded, was not good enough. The cutback was superb, and the debut goal for Karacic was very well received. Didn't he enjoy that?
Oh, what a classy flick from Leckie, and that is a red card candidate. Referee looking for advice from his assistant. It has come, and the card will come out. They're down to 10. And it's a star player who sees the straight red card. It is Rohit Chand, who can't complain. He dragged back Martin Boyle, who was through on goal. Irvine across to the back post, and Boyle does get his goal. A tap in, and it's Australia 3, Nepal 0. And there's the smiles on the dials of the Hibbs pair.
Well, Jackson Irvine has been playing well. He's linked up with his Hibbs teammate beautifully here. It's a superb pass in behind the defence. And having just said that Kieran hadn't been tested, he'll be disappointed that he couldn't clean up his 6-yard box there. Arik was rounded just expertly by Jackson Irvine, who just threads a beautiful pass there. Martin Ball's run was positive, timed perfectly, and the finish just what was ordered.
And now Hrustic is looking for Boyle. They can't get near him at the moment. Australia's number 6. Duke on the turn. Tried to play it back to Hrustic, who is making things happen.
Well, Hrustic with that beautiful switch over the top to Boyle. Wouldn't quite settle for him.
Whipped in by Hrustic, flicked on by Leckie, and back off the post and out. Somehow Suter was sniffing around for another international goal. Right now, Australia turning up the heat on Nepal in Q8. Header from Karadzic under pressure. Irvine, one of the defensive midfielders in that 6 role. Hrustic as a 10. Plenty of power in the shot, but again, over that crossbar. Scorer of 1 Bundesliga goal so far against Mainz with Eintracht Frankfurt at the back end of the campaign. So Andrew Redmayne has received the call, and congratulations to Lawrence Thomas. The former Melbourne Victory goalkeeper makes his international debut, a 4th goalkeeper used in this tournament by Graham Arnold. He played 32 games in his first season in Denmark with Sonderski. They've actually come up with a gold jersey for the Aussie to wear in goal for the Danish club, which he's had a hand in designing himself, Lawrence Thomas. It's a nice touch. Australia and Denmark had that connection on so many fronts. He replaced Andrew Redmayne and not Danny Vukovic. Most broadcasters had a bit of a nightmare at times with the graphics. It's not a Fox Sports responsibility. And that's a foul. Referee turned a blind eye, literally. Lifted in, and the header was on target. Kieran had to scramble as it held up a little. Almost a slower ball for him to contend with off Rukovic's head.
He did well, the keeper. Kerwin.
Only Martin Boyle has been able to find the back of the net for Australia since the break. Still time for another chance or two to be created here in the 90th minute. Mabil. Getting that organisation at the back, and that's a key figure, the number 4 for Nepal. Nice pass in from Tonyik. Metcalf follows up and goes for goal on target from Connor Metcalf. A rare chance to unleash for him so far tonight. Almost made the most of it. Seven wins in a row overall for the first time since a 14-game winning streak between 1996 and 1997. But Nepal win plenty of admirers tonight. They're a team on the rise in those FIFA rankings. And they frustrated Australia for large parts of this game. Kieran outstanding in goal. And in the end, it's goals from Leckie, Karadzic and Boyle that secure the 3 points for Australia, who are 100% in Group B with one more hurdle to overcome against Jordan on the final match day before their attention turns to the next phase of AFC World Cup qualifiers. Full time in Kuwait City tonight. It's Australia after 36 attempts on goal and 16 shots on target with 3 goals to their name, and Nepal 0.